Hello interwebs, welcome to Let's Fix Computers. Today we're taking a look at a Dell Vostro 35 something, so 3570 I think, and this has a busted power jack on it. This thing is really recessed. I think it's been pushed back, so we're going to take this apart, have a look and see what we can do to fix that. Please excuse my voice today, I've got a stinking cold and it's horrible, so yeah, blah blah blah. I'm going to start off by removing, I'm just going to strip this down as far as the motherboard so we can see. I don't know whether this connector is on a fly lead or whether it's soldered directly to the motherboard yet. So I'm just going to take it apart and see what I discover. It's one of those laptops that doesn't look like it has many screws holding it in, and as you get started you suddenly realise that there's bloody hundreds of the damn things. Whoop, that keyboard's putting up a fight. That connector's come off. Man, this thing's been in the wars. Okay, damage report. The power jack is loose. As you can see there's all that movement there. I need to take that off to see if all the wires are actually intact. We may just be able to re-glue that into place. However, the bigger problem is that the connector for the power button has come completely off the motherboard. We've actually got a dry joint there as well. No idea how that has happened. I wonder if I don't think someone's tried to take this apart before. But unless someone has just been very rough on the power button and it's just pushed it and knocked it free, which is possible. I haven't seen that happen before. These things don't come off easily. I've never broken one off before. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have to see if I can solder that back on. So we'll keep going firstly and get back to that power jack. Looks okay to me. The plastic tabs that stick out the side of this, there's one there, the other side is missing, and the corresponding bit of plastic there that it's supposed to slot into is missing. What's probably happened here is the laptop's been dropped while it was plugged in and the connector was forced in. So the solution here is just simply to glue the whole thing back in. Really, to do the job entirely, we need to replace the entire bottom cover. But I don't think that will be necessary at this point. I think we can just hot glue that in and it will be okay. So I'm going to warm up the hot glue gun, and then while we're at it, I then need to get the soldering iron out and have a look at that damaged power connector. Right, please excuse my horrible job of operating this glue gun. I'm out of glue. Right, first pass I'm just going to stick it down so it stays in place. Now we're just going to try and reinforce it on all sides. Right. Now I don't have an electronic soldering iron here, so I'm going to focus on just simply reheating what solder there is, just to get it to re-stick. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Now unfortunately the end one here, we've got a dry joint on the motherboard, and that's not going to be fixable, so we're just simply going to have to hope that that is connecting to the LED and not the button itself. Okay, let's get some power on this and see if it's going to turn on. Lucky, lucky. Good stuff. Okay, that's powering on. So let's get the rest of that assembled, and this should be all fixed. There we go, one fixed laptop. So a few rough edges around this one. That's time will tell if that solder job on that connector will hold. Otherwise, replacing the connector would help, because the issue was the connector, when it had been broken, had obviously taken such a knock that it had broken the two metal clips that go on each side. It's not supposed to be held in by just its pins alone, which is more or less how I had to leave it. So we'll see how well that holds. It may well stay in just because now everything is screwed in on top of it. It's got nowhere to go. Same goes for the power connector. The only way of really doing a full refurb job on that is to replace the bottom case as well. And this is going to start getting expensive if we start doing that. It's probably worth it on a laptop like this, because this is a really nice laptop. I like this series. However, we'll wait and see if it's actually necessary first. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.